So in September, I cleared all the papers, but I couldn't get the I couldn't make the aggregate. Aggregate was 145. Another 5 marks I could.
What are the changes you did in your studies in My 25 which helped you in clearing both groups at the same time?
From 1 marks I couldn't clear.
What are some things that this is the must do things to break that loop of attempt?
My parents used to know, they were worried about what's happening in his life.
Hello friends, we have with us Karan, who gave 4 attempts of CA Inter but never surrendered before Institute. In his 5th attempt, he has cleared both groups and now he is a CA finalist. His journey is inspiring and we'll learn a lot of things today from Karan. So straight, we are going to Karan and asking him उनको कैसा feel आ रहा है. आज Karan हमको, he will tell us various mistakes which he did during this journey and let us know which we should not repeat. Karan, how is this feeling? How are you feeling right now?
Yes, sir. I think now I'm at cloud 9. Everyone say how it will be feeling in that cloud 9. Now I am able to that was the happiest moment. Even in my parents used to know, they were worried about a series of attempts when I took. They were like, what's happening in his life? So when I cleared, now they are happy. So seeing their happiness is one of the most important thing for me now.
No, the biggest moment for us is making them happy, making them
Yes, sir.
feel like yes, you can now relax and be comfortable in your life. I am here to be a CA finalist and after all become a chartered accountant. Okay, so one by one, we'll first go with your journey straight from
Yes,
your
sir.
CA foundation. So can I know in which attempt you gave your CA foundation, Karan?
So December 22.
December 22.
22.
Okay, December 22. So you passed CA foundation the first attempt or you took some attempts there?
The second attempt, sir. It was second
Okay,
attempt.
so CA foundation you took one attempt. Okay, so CA inter you would be considering ki, okay, I'll maximum be able to pass one by one group or yes, there was some plans CA inter. Okay, but CA inter challenged you again and again. So let's see.
Again,
Let's see how much attempts you gave, but you still bounced back like a king. Okay, so the first attempt you gave of CA inter, it was which attempt?
November 23.
November 23. You gave both groups, single group?
Single group, sir. It was in old scheme.
Okay,
Single group.
single group. Okay, after November 23?
After November 23, again, I didn't skip any attempts, sir.
Okay.
I wanted to give, once we skip the attempt, it will become a habit.
Habit.
So whatever the time available, I wanted to prepare my best and I wanted to give the exam, sir. So I took I didn't skip any attempt.
Okay.
It was first eligible attempt was November 23, and then I took for May 2024.
So in May 24, you gave both group.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in group 2,
I cleared accounts and law paper,
Mhm.
but in taxation I couldn't clear.
Okay,
And in rest of the subjects, I just gave group 2. Costing I was prepared because group 1, November 23, I prepared for costing.
Mhm.
So I was confident enough so that I could score in costing. But in costing, I got 45, around 45 in that range, 40 to 50.
okay,
So in auditing and all, I was not prepared well.
okay.
So those scores are not.
Mhm. So after May 24, you give September 24. You gave single or both in September 24?
September 2, I gave single group because
Okay.
group 2, I was not confident enough.
Mhm.
So let me clear in September 24. So in September, I cleared all the papers, but I couldn't get I couldn't make the aggregate.
What were your total marks, if you remember?
And I think 134, sir.
134. So you were short by like 16 marks only.
Sir.
Uh,
130,
150 was the clearing marks, like 300 and
Yes, sir.
150
Yes, sir.
you needed, no? Okay. So after September 24, you gave January 25.
January 2025.
January
Both groups.
25. Both groups you gave. Okay. So
This time, I remember the marks. I think 52 in accounts and in law, around 48 or something. And in taxation, I got 39. From 1 marks, I couldn't clear.
okay.
And aggregate was 145. Another 5 marks, I couldn't make the aggregate. And in group
Institute
2,
plays with emotions, no? Institute clearly plays with the emotions and challenge student rise again after fall, right? In group 2, what were your marks, if you remember?
in group 2, it was costing was 48 something, 48, and in FMSM was 48.
Hmm.
But audit I scored around 30 something, 30 in between 30.
Okay, so
they are-
leave all the attempts you gave in the past. Let's focus on our May 2025. Okay, so before I proceed talking about you for May 25, it's like 1, 2, 3, four attempts you have already given for CA Inter. What made you realize the fact that I can still give May 25? Because a person get broken, shattered away, even after 2 or 3 attempts. But you will like in my 25, you'll be giving both groups again. As you said, I gave both groups in my 25 and I am a CA finalist today. So,
Yes, sir.
how have you dealt with the result of January 25 and made yourself strong enough to give my 25?
So the thing was like it was too close. Like in Jan attempt, the aggregate score which I needed was 25 marks.
Correct.
And in like audit and taxation, I needed to secure more marks. So I thought like another 2 months was there. Like many people suggested me to go for a single group because the time was like after the result it was just 2 months.
It was very limited.
So many suggested to go for a single group. But I wanted to do both the group, like, it was like ego. It was hurting my ego. why, like many ways saying you can't. So I was like, why I can't? Like, let me try. So let me give my best for another 1.5 month. So I can clear both the groups at one single attempt. So I took your, at that time I took, I think I was lacking a little bit of practice because I used to prepare through online mode, like YouTube and all. So I thought I was like lacking like mock test papers and all. And anyhow, I given these questions like attended the previous year questions and all. So I was like, okay, this attempt, let me have a proper practice, a proper test series, and even mentorship to guide me throughout the journey of this 1.5 months.
Okay, so you enrolled for both groups, 1-to-1 mentorship for My 25. I still remember you coming in the Zoom sessions. Okay, so in the My 25, when we were connecting, of course, for the 1-to-1 mentorship, what are the changes you did in your studies, or what things you did extra in My 25 which helped you in clearing both groups at the same time?
Yes, sir. The first thing is that the first day when you start the mentorship session, you said that one thing, either you choose group 1 or both the groups. Like you were like asked them to decide whether you are ready to work hard. You take both groups and you put a condition that you should attend all the test series. Many conditions were there, terms and conditions were there. But
Okay.
I thought like it was for me, it was heavy for me. It was like test series, like it was more test series were there. Like I couldn't attend all the test series. The thing was, I just used to write all the downloaded the test series and I used to mark those questions. So whenever I feel used to like what I did is I added notes like for audit chapter wise I added notes. So when I see the MTPs and PYQs questions, I used to mark in the notes all the important questions which is asked in MTPs and like while reading the chapter, I would be remembering that this question was asked, so that let me give a more importance to it and let me read those essays or whatever the provisions are there. Even in case of law also, I did the same strategy so that all the MTPs and PYQs, when I see my notes, all those PYQs, MTPs should be coming in my mind. So that may help me a lot. But previous attempts I didn't used to see the MTPs and all. Like
Okay. So
I
with the
used to
help of the
just-
test, you used to solve all the MTPs and RTPs, right?
Yes, sir. So I used to mark all those questions, which questions which I couldn't answer, I didn't know. I used to mark those questions and then I analyzed where I was wrong and then
Okay. I still remember you used to come in majority of the mentorship sessions. You used to listen to us. You used to genuinely follow what we have told.
Yes, sir. I used to attend all the I think recorded session of the mentorship session which you made. So and that used to motivate me to study more. So I started, but I didn't miss any mentorship session. But test series I missed few, but the classes were there, so I couldn't attend.
But overall, you gave your best in at least just revising all the test and all the MTPs and RTPs.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. Any other changes you made in My 25 as compared to previous attempts?
The approach, like the auditing, which I wrote this time, I scored 52 in audit.
Oh, that's great. That's a very good marks. It's very difficult to score 40 in that.
Even in law, I scored 54.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
So the theory paper, like it was a bit easy this time. Audit and law paper were easy this time compared to the last attempt which I wrote.
Okay. So your writing got improved, right? The way you were writing.
Like when I used to mark those important questions, which these questions are from MTPs and these questions, when I marked those concepts which were asked in MTPs and PYQs, that helped me a lot. I used to like, I used to expect that this question would be there in exam. What would I write in that exam? So I used to think those points, like if this question was there in exam, or what should I write? So those points I remembered, and when the paper was there, I think in audit paper, most of the questions were from MTPs and PYQs, like PYQs, little bit. Most of the questions were direct questions, and it was from MTPs. So it was a bit easy for me to write those answers.
That's great, Karan. That's great. You use the application also, our Lifelong Learners application?
Sir, like skills development, sir.
Skills development also?
So that I took after Jan 2025 attempt. Like 1 month was there was a gap between result. So that time I thought of taking some skills development like MS Excel and Tally Prime. So and the communication skills also.
That's great, Karan. That's great. Tell me one thing: what a student who is just stuck in the loop of attempt should do to break it and clear in the coming attempt? What are some things that this is the must do things to break that loop of attempts, because you know it is very difficult to break that loop. So what you want to advise students, your juniors, your friends, that do this things and you will be sorted?
So the thing is, for me, I wanted a mentor who guide me, first thing, because everyone after results, if a negative result, everyone will be like, their mindset would be like, "Arey, what to do next?" They'll be in that negative aspect itself. Like they won't think beyond it, because we'll be thinking what we did. We'll be regretting more. Like we didn't do that. We didn't attend the MTPs. We didn't do test series practice and all. That moment we'll be regretting more than working for the next attempt. So it's better to have a mentor so that he would guide us, he would motivate us for the upcoming attempt, and he would give us a proper strategy, a proper plan, a proper timetable. Like at least we would, if we couldn't follow 100%, at least 90% we could follow. So that at least anyhow in CA exam we need aggregate 50% and passing. That's the motive. But the thing, what we plan, we won't follow. At least if a mentor, like if a teacher, if he plans, like we'll give more importance to that plan than we prepare. So that also it was a breakthrough for me to clear May 2025.
That's great, Karan. Thank you so much for taking out time and guiding all of us. Congratulations once again to add the tag of CA finalist. And we just wish you all the best for clearing CA final in the first attempt. And I know you'll be clearing in the first attempt because you have learned a lot in the journey of CA Inter. And we wish you for the best articleship and practical exposure you'll be getting. Thank you so much, Karan. Thank you so much for coming here. I just want all the students who are watching till now to tell what are the best 3 things they have learned from the Karan's interview and which they will be definitely following in their journey. I want you to comment right now and have a commitment that coming exam would be my last exam.
All the students who are attending for the next attempt, I hope so they are following your mentorships series and test series as planned by you, and I wish them very all the best, sir.
Thank you so much, Karan. Means a lot, Karan.